welcome to the live stream. So, some things have happened. Some things have happened since the last live stream. Oh, so many hours ago that was. Of course, on Friday we put in a world record in World 7. Running against Wolfie's old time of, something. Did what I always do, apparently, and inspired everybody else to run the segment that I was running. So, unbeknownst to me, while I was celebrating that I'd gotten the world record, it turned out Spittle had come up with a new method for 7.5, brilliant new routing to shave 3 seconds off of the run. I was 6 hours too late or too early, depending on how you look at it, in the world record. Emily here, or Spittle, as we know her on the Discord server, now has the world record with a 3:22, and in fact, Wolfie has ran against Emily within, seconds of Emily having a new run. So Emily's on the boards with the world record. Wolfie has an unofficial world record that still needs to be submitted and validated. And my world record, I just haven't even published the video yet. I'm in no rush now. But so today, we want to I need to move on to World 8. But before we do, I do intend to run World 7 again and try and if for no other purpose, I need to get familiar with Emily's new strat here. We're going to run this, and I'm going to try and figure out this new method. Now, because this new method lets you keep moving and you don't have to slow down at the front of everything, getting through here super fast is now of benefit. And then if you can come down here, come off of this guy with enough speed, you can just take this jump all the way to that truck. Oh! I actually made it, and walk it out. That, with that big delay of hitting the ass end of him, which is not ideal, it can be done without that, came in with a 24-0. This level usually clears with a 26 point something. For IL Gold, yeah, we'll just run real fast, fast as I can get it to go. Alright, son of a bitch, and then we'll get up to here. I'll keep the speed. And then I'll get nice and low, I'll take a big jump, I'll hold spacebar the whole way down, come out of you, and go straight into the goal for a 21.081. So you gotta get real low on these jumps, dangerously low on a level that's already got so much RNG going on to get these times. I'm surprised that Spittle is this high on the leaderboards with the method there for a 19.7. So we can take Spittle's time easy enough here. Short. Long, short again. Yep. 19.0. That's got Spittle's time beat. Who else, though? Okay, never seen that name on the leaderboards before. Twitch. Many a scenario under which they kind of screw us over. Expect us to find a way to conform to a new standard that they always miserably document. Their API is just awful. Don't know who they think that they're writing it for. Because it looks like it's written for their own internal house people. Routinely illegible. Here we go. Oh yes, this is the one. 18.6. And I'm on Trixie and Wolfie's heels now. Okay, so we know about it. I'm fine with these times, for IL Gold there. We're gonna start running, aren't we? Yeah. Alright, so my standards are way fucking lower, okay? Because I've already done all this, I've already pulled in a world record, I've already put in times that are, friggin' amazing on every level consecutively. I'm not interested anymore. I just want to have a decent time that I could submit as new PB that uses the new method. Seven, 3, jump from here to here to here to here, stop, wait, look, fall. He's going fast, I should have left earlier, but it's fine, I made it work. So I come across here, and then down on that one, and then I lost some speed there, but who gives a fuck? 17-0 still, because I'm fucking amazing, and then this damn thing fucking destroys the run mid-fucking movement. And then we're still fighting a damn motherfucker, and then from here, I'll just do a long one, and then from here, a short, and then we can go straight out with a horrible time. Don't care. 7-5. Get down, get low, come across. Yeah, go ahead, shoot him. I don't need fucking trucks for this. And then up to you, and then we land this one down at the corner back here. We keep the speed, we move through, get real low, take a big jump. Don't hit the ceiling, come off it just a little bit. Down to here, land him, boom, boom. Out of the level, and then 7-6. Oh, wait, we got past 7-5? Oh, okay, I'll stop being a dick. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll do this the slowest way imaginable, which is the conventional way. Fuck it. We're still 1.4 seconds ahead of my PB that I struggled so goddamn much for. Going out to the left here, because we're not high enough to do the things we want to do. Gonna come off the spacebar early and gonna hang off of it a lot longer than I used to. I was yesterday, or whenever the last live stream was, 20.5 out of there, 7-8, boom, boom. Shoot. Hit. Hit. How do you have patience to play same stuff after getting shit RNG constantly? Well, I don't. That's why I'm sitting here going, and then we come up here, and then we bounce to the front, and then we stop and turn around, look up, because we got nothing better to do, waiting for the fucking gain level, and then we jumped out here, then we'll parachute it in onto the second truck forward, single truck, like I usually do. That's why I sound like that, because I don't have patience for it anymore. Hit! Okay, decent mega jump, a little bit late, but it's fine, it's in. Then we'll go for this. Yeah. Okay. Did not get it, as sort of anticipated. Oh shit, I can't. You're not useful to me anymore. Alright, well, yeah! It's a horrible time, but who knows? The time save that we already, yep, we could still PB. That's what I'm talking about here. Alright, all skill, no luck. Whoa, whoa! All skill, no luck. All skill, no luck. I really need to get toward that goal. No new PB there. Because I didn't manage to get close enough to the truck when it was coming forward. But hey, good run. Good run. I managed to bitch and whine and moan and complain the whole time. So, good run. Welcome back to the live stream. Why do I have to be so fucking pessimistic and negative all the time? Isn't that just like the funnest things to say? Because obviously you're being pessimistic and negative to say that. You know, the only way that I'm gonna stop bitching about the state of the world and people is to stop bitching about the state of the world and people. That's all that's gonna happen.
How's a beer sound, Norm? I don't know. I usually finish them before they get a word in.
Thank you, little magnets, for the cheer. And the quote from Cheers. I got a cheer and cheers. Tell me the name of that beer. It's Joseph. I've named it Joseph. This one was Larry. Sheila was good last night. But yeah, the only way that I or anyone out there is ever gonna stop complaining about the state of the world, stop bitching and whining and moaning and pissing, state of the world, state of people, state of just social zeitgeist, is to stop, because it's not gonna get any better. And the thing is, like, if you do stop completely talking about it, then it's definitely not going to get any better, because there's no, negative feedback. But fuck, gotta learn to pick and choose the fucking battles. I've been thinking about, ever since I came up with that idea, get rid of the Senate, if you recall that. Like American government, American politics. We are fucked right now, and that actually is a really good idea. Like, at the time that I made it, I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Ha 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 ha. And I'm sitting here going, no, that solves things. And so I've been reflecting on, that actually is a good idea, and that is a decent solution, and it is a realistic proposal, except that you can't, propose it because of just politics in general. But it is, like, it recognizes the problem that we have in American politics, where money and corporations just, rule the landscape, and it gets the senators whose campaigns are huge because they're statewide out of the pockets of corporations just by getting rid of the senators. And if you expanded the House of Representatives, then you'd have smaller districts, smaller areas. Money wouldn't be as big a deal. They'd still need money to run, but not as much, and they wouldn't be as deeply in the pockets of corporations, or possibly not at all. And you'd just get more thorough and diverse representation. It's ridiculous that we've got a Congress, or a Congress of, 500 and some people representing a country of 350 million. These are like real world problems, and there are real world solutions that are logical and make sense. And that I would not be surprised if the founders were around today and you pitched them that for what it is. I think the founders would be, looking at the country right now and going, Jesus Christ, they left it the way that we gave it to them? Like, they have different problems now. This is a completely different... No, you need to fucking rebuild it, but we're still operating on the fundamentally the same, premises and systems of government that, yeah, they kind of made sense 500 years ago, just half a fucking eon ago or whatever. But we can't change them because they are the way they are, and the way they are enables them to stay the way they are, and why do I have to be so fucking negative? And it's like, well, I open my eyes and look out at the world and I see. Are you going to feel some measure of responsibility as the, people who built nations and who, have worked so hard to change perspectives and populist ideals and ideas about, Martin Luther King's and JFK's and founding fathers' and that sort of a thing? Are you going to be a contributor there and suffer for it? Because that is what comes of it. Or are you going to just say, you know what, it's not my responsibility. I'm not in charge of, nobody wants me in charge of anything. I'm not in charge. I'm not responsible for you and for everything else that's going on. And why accept the suffering when it resolves in nothing? And, it's an internal conflict. It's an internal conflict that, there is a resolution to, and it is just to let it go. Let it all go. Stop thinking that you are important to this at all. You have no control over anything but your own behavior and your own actions. So lay hands on the wheel and fucking steer there, because you don't get to steer anybody else's wheel. And sometimes most of the time it's very difficult to steer your own. Anyway, so, I start out by saying, why do I have to be so fucking negative? And then where do we land? We're still reflecting on the state of the world. Apparently I'm not done with it. Apparently I haven't processed enough of it. Apparently I haven't suffered enough to choose to stop fucking suffering. I want to be more positive and stuff. Just actually find it difficult to come up with literally I find myself sitting here trying to think of, what can I talk about that's been good lately? Hang on. No, not that. I'm literally doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. Are these laughs of joy and humor, or are they laughs to cover up the fucking sincere desperation? What? Like, what's going on? Being depressed is linked with seeing the world objectively rather than through hope of improvement. I anticipate that's the case. Yeah, that does sound about right, doesn't it? So that's the thing, is you just choose. You have to, as an individual, choose. And you can. I speak from experience. You can just choose to just let it go. Let it all go. Let it be whatever the hell it's gonna be. You do your thing. World does its thing. Just let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Don't log on to Twitter, let it be. When there is a post on Facebook, motherfucker, don't bother me. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Now, here's the thing. What if, alright, who's on board for this? If it seems like the bulk of us here in chat, and it seems like we're in agreement, the world's fucked. So, who's up for starting a revolutionary organization? And we'll keep it secret, we won't let anybody know. We'll just center it here, twitch.tv/roninpawn, but nobody else will know, unless they tune in while we're talking about it. Now, But outside of that unlikely scenario of people tuning into my live streams, nobody will know. And we could do all our planning right here. Right here. I've got lots of plans. You have no idea. I've got a fucking folder full of, you know, what some people will call terrorist actions. Can we have guns? Telling you, we don't need them. What we're going to need is people who know, you know, how to code. We're gonna need people who know electrical engineering, component level, you know, so we can rig up Raspberry Pis to do certain things that are gonna need to be done. We're gonna need people who are familiar with chemistry, for no particular reason that I can say aloud right now, but chemistry, Raspberry Pis, software, I'm telling you, we got this shit. No problem. We can change the world, okay? Chemist, software engineer, hardware engineer. Boom. World changing. And I can guarantee you that it'll work because, you know, my hero, the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, Professor Theodore Kaczynski, by the way. he's already like tested it. It works. It works, baby. And I mean, with the proliferate, just USBs and lithium-ion batteries and shit like that, we can have devices that are just ticking down for ages. Ages. We can put them where we need them and then be gone for weeks, and then they'll do what we want them to do. I'm telling you, it's no problem. We can fucking do this. You don't have to be that good of a chemist either. I mean, if you know something about nitrates and black powder, we're fucking in. I'll tell you what, we'll start easy too. We'll start easy, and no one will have to die. Like in stage 1. In phase 1, we'll just get everybody's feet wet. We'll just destroy property and undermine the operation of certain institutions, things like that. No murder until phase 2, okay? Just keep, you know, hands can stay clean for a bit. You know, eventually, though, heads are going to have to fly. Won't you make a bomb for me? I said, bomb maker, heartbreaker. And if you don't have any of those skills at all, that's fine, because we are going to need feet on the ground in order to, you know, plant devices and things like that. And especially people who don't have a lot of commitments in their lives, that sort of a thing. People who can take a job as a janitor on a staff in order to get access to a certain building before a certain event, that kind of a thing. We're going to require those. So don't think that there's no place for you in the revolution just because you don't have, you know, chemistry or electrical engineering skills. That's not the case. There's a job for everybody. And if you have, you know, money, and none of those skills, but you have access to money, well, then that's always beneficial. You're gonna need some of that at certain points, you know. Gonna get as much done without it as we possibly can, but people with deep pockets to sort of fund the revolution, that's important. You're gonna need some marketing effort, too.
Join now and you can get on the HP Ultra Blast Max 7 green and gold board.
We are going to need marketing efforts as well. We're gonna need people who can, you know, adequately communicate a message and subvert, you know, the propaganda of our enemies. So, you know, we're gonna need our own propaganda department, basically. If you're a good networker, if you can schmooze, sort of a thing, it's gonna be important to the revolution. You should understand what my incentive is before you sign up. My incentive would be basically to, you know, do what's best for humanity. So if you're against that, then you're gonna have to, you know, I can't let you in. And you're not gonna wanna participate anyway. And I know that a lot of people just, they're not on board for that kind of a thing. And so if you are in that pool, you know, no hard feelings or anything. I mean, we as a international terrorist organization may have to kill you later, but no hard feelings. I'm familiar with the state of America, so I'm going to be concerned primarily with that. Making corrections to the government in such a way as the people are actually represented by the government, which will include getting rid of the Senate, and got a real strong feeling some people are there's just gonna have to be some loss of life involved there. And then, you know, our goal would be to take power to some extent so that we could also expand the House of Representatives to have more representatives in it, while also breaking from the two-party system setup, which should be basically it should just kind of happen once we get corporate dollars out of the influence over the Senate and that sort of a thing. It shouldn't be too many election cycles before that just kind of happens on its own, because there will be so many different alternatives and people will be able to compete. Different political organizations will be able to actually run against them because it'll be smaller campaigns with less money required to participate in the system. It should just happen. Fuck. It's global, because I've definitely got logos and shit already drawn up for basically all the continents. So there will be badges and t-shirts. I'm gonna have to just focus primarily on America. Like, I have no idea what, Australian politics currently needs. I just know exactly where to strike in America. So, I'll coordinate the attacks over here. And we're back into the big long level. Fuck! I didn't make the decision to go to hit the next furthest truck or to pull back. I just I decided both at once and said, yeah, both. Do both. Which, of course, if you go for the truck that's forward and the trucks that are back, then what you end up with is a space where there are no trucks. So, I managed to just miss an easy landing for no reason. After managing to clear all of the RNG folds, just awful levels. Just awful levels. Stop. He's falling slow. I left it the perfect time for that. Okay, lots of speed there. Keep the speed. 17.3. Yeah, 17.3. Called. Okay, one more. And we're safe. Free and clear on this level. Uh-oh. No, we're still fine. You're still fine, Pawn. May have lost a little bit of time, but you're alive. 13-2. No big loss. No! Okay. Is that enough? Did I get low enough? Did I have enough speed? Yes. Okay. Just managed to hang on to it. Not anywhere near the kind of time save you can get, but I managed to hold on to it. Hop, hop, hop. That's how I want to take that. Every time. Hop, hop, stop. You guys, and I'll go. Some extra speed, get on the outside here. Jesus, I was about to hit that. The hitboxes are much larger than the actual models when it comes to these building things. Rotating building things. How's that? That's still go out to the left. Still going out to the left. Falling very fast. Just barely bringing it in. Getting on the spacebar, turning it back, and feeding it in. 20.6, now 7.8. Go don't, actually land this one, Pawn. There you go. Didn't take us long to get back here since the last disaster. And how much we got? We got about 4 seconds time save showing. Okay. Parachute it in. Nice. A little late, but it's in, and it's good. In here, with a big jump. Damn. Wow. See that? Fucking disappeared from existence. We should have hit it, right? We should have hit it, but we didn't. All right, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. All skill, no luck. All skill, no luck. All skill, no luck, Pawn. Just put it in, and we got that new PB that you were looking for. Remember your cousin, Marvin Berry?
Jump higher.
You know that new sound you've been looking for? Well, I got it, baby! New PB. Okay, that was too much blood rushing to your head all at once. New PB anyway. We did it. We got what I wanted, which was to come in with the new 7.5 strat. Boom. 5-second time save. And apparently a 14-0, a new gold coming out of here. I was on that fucking I was on that goal. Soon as the nipple was hard, I was on it. Here's the run, okay? In the log, as it exists right now. There's all the times and things. And then we're gonna flip it over. We're gonna compare against real time. 3 minutes, 26 seconds, 0.74. 5.3 second time save. I saved more time in RTA than I did over IGT, so I guess I clicked the next level buttons a little bit better. And if we compare that to what's showing on the leaderboards now, we'll have to refresh. There you go. Wolfie's got a 317, Emily's got a 322, and I've got the 326.74. Why do they have those times? Because they got the thing that I'd never remember the name of, the pause boost. But that is a respectable time that I'm willing to put up there. And the fact that I'm only 4 seconds behind Emily and I didn't get the pause boost, I'm happy.